Hey guys, it's Abi from Pellinor, and today I've got some different books for you to read on Valentine's Day. These are going to vary in how much romance they've got, their levels of romance, and I think they might just be a little fun idea for you to have a look at for reading for this day of love, whether you love it or hate it. I'm going to start with the most lovey-dovey books and move further away from romance as we go down. So the first book is Northchild by Edith Patu. I read this so many moons ago. This is kind of like a Beauty and the Beast retelling. So it does have quite a bit of romance in. There's a girl, she is taken by Polar Bear Man. Polar Bear Man is a man. Kind of, it is a Beauty and the Beast retelling. This has got quite a lot of love in it. Obviously, you know the premise of Beauty and the Beast, she's supposed to fall in love with him, but there is a fantasy element to it too, and it's set in it's just set somewhere in the north, so like Greenland, maybe northern parts of Iceland or Norway. It doesn't, or even Russia. It doesn't specify, it doesn't say, because it's meant to be like a fantasy land. But yes, so it's set in the snowy climes and it's all lovey-dovey. This is the lovey-dovey book. Moving on. Next for something a little bit more silly, and that is going to be I Tell You I Love You, But Then I Have to Kill You by Ali Carter. This is for kind of that silly YA teen romance that has so much stupid stuff go wrong, but you love it anyway. This series follows Cammy at a spy school, so you get loads of cool stuff with her being a spy, going on secret missions, and you do get quite a bit of the schooling, but also I tell you I love you, but then I'd have to kill you. It's self-explanatory. This is a really fun book. Less romantic than the other one because that's obviously based on all of the romance. This is a school for spies, for girls, but with a love interest. Then moving on to a book which has love as a part of it, but that is not the main point of it. Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo. This book is what made me first understand OTPs. One true pairings, i.e. when you ship two characters together, you want two characters to date. I never got it. I never understood it. Didn't understand why people did it. I understand now. This is a fantasy book. It's about heist. The vast majority of this book is not focused on the romance. It is a subplot. And that's what makes it so good. Because you learn to love the characters and have feeling for the characters. And that helps for people who don't like romance, if they are similar to me, to actually care and to kind of want to ship them together. I really love this book. It's really great heist fantasy with lots of great rep in it, and it has a cute little romance. I mean, it is a bit of a heft of a book at 500 pages, but if that's your sort of thing, 100% recommend. And then on to even less romance. This is The Queendom of the Seven Lakes by Abi and I'm. This has no romance in it. Kinda. So the two main characters in this are a woman and a man, or a girl and a boy. It's kind of YA, so girl and boy. They don't love each other. Not like that. They love each other as friends. There is a little bit of romance with other people around in the court. Queendom, not a spoiler. But they don't fall in love. Instead, this girl is from a kind of crime syndicate, crime family. They commit murders for rich people. Or just because they're deserved sometimes. And she has been instructed to protect the prince in a queendom that has never had a king. It's always been queens. It's like the reverse of how actual history has been. And they obviously get to know each other and get to like talk, and it's amazing. It's honestly one of the most amazing fantasy books I've ever read. The relationships are beautiful. There is a bit of romance. Our main character does have a little bit of a flirt with someone, but that's what it is. It's a little bit of a flirt. And our two characters just have pure friendship love. So if that's more your speed, I 100 million trillion % recommend, because Abi and I'm is an amazing author and I need to read more from her. And then finally, for the least amount of love, kinda, I mean, they all have some love in them, The Last Roundhead by Jamal Evans. So this has got a new cover set now. Ta-da! But this was the original one. This follows Blandford Candy, who, during the English Civil War, when Charles II? Is it the second? I can't remember my history. I'm pretty sure it's Charles II gets beat by Cromwell. and his daddy has his head chopped off. But it could be Charles first. Anyway, so he is on the side of not the king, I think. Yes. Again, it's been a while since I read it. But the point of this, so you follow him doing his weird escapades and all that, and it's really historically accurate. Jamal Evans is a historian, so it's incredibly accurate. And so that means that as a young soldier, Blandford just goes around shagging prostitutes all the time. Quite frequently. He has good banter with them as well. And there is kind of like a tiny bit where he's like, oh, I want her. She's hot. But it's not really like romantic love, it's just that he wants to shag her. So I think that this has got very little love in it, but still, if you are someone who hates love, you might find this really amusing for Valentine's Day to read something where someone's just going around paying lots of prostitutes who are willing. He's always nice to them. He's always nice to them. Jamal wrote him well. And that is the final book of the 5. These are the 4 that I have physical, hold it up, physical copies of. The other one I don't own yet. I plan on buying it. It's on Amazon. I plan on buying it. I'm just broke. It's on my wish list, I promise. So yeah, I don't own Abi and I'm's Queendom of the Seven Lakes, if you couldn't guess from the photo, but these are the 4 that I own. I really do recommend picking up one of them. They are quite fantastical, but there's a little bit of Beauty and the Beast, that side. Beauty and the Beast retelling. Spy School. Heist. So, fantasy, heist, historical fiction, and fantasy. Just straight awesome fantasy. So, what have I done? So yeah, these books are really, really good. I love them all. I think that Northchild is the only one I didn't give 5 stars. And I think I gave it either 3 or 4 because there's too much romance for me. But I still really enjoyed it. So these are all books that I loved. So in the comments down below, oh they're heavy. In the comments down below, tell me what books you like to read, whether they have a lot of romance in them or not. Do you like to read stuff a bit more like Blandford Candy rather than lovey-dovey? Let me know down in the comments below. If you liked the video, click like and click subscribe to see some more from me. All of my bookish links are in my description down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!